Hi, I'm William,
And I'm Kat.
and this is going to be a dash of info.
Little things you want to know.
So, this idea actually came from a coworker of ours, and it really wasn't warm drinks throughout time. It started with a unique drink, which we're going to get into in a little bit. But yeah, so then it just kind of sparked a question and a little bit of back and forth. So, I want our listeners to kind of picture this. It's a chilly fall night, maybe even a winter night. We are in November. You wrap your hands around a steaming mug of, well, what's inside that? Is it hot chocolate, spiced cider, or maybe something just a little stronger, like mulled wine? But humans have been warming up drinks, well, for centuries, and each one tells a story about culture, trade, and comfort.
So we're going to talk about and explore mulled wine, hot chocolate, chai, and wassail.
And so wassail was the drink that this person, our coworker, was like, "Hey, you should talk about wassail."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to get into it. How these warm drinks connect history, ritual, and cozy tradition.
You want me to start it here with the ancient Roman, or you want to take that on?
Go ahead.
All right. First, we're going to start with mulled wine, and this has origins in ancient Rome. Because Roman soldiers and travelers would heat red wine with spices and herbs. Well, really they believed it promoted health, warmth, and digestion, especially when they were in colder climates.
Who can't
Well,
go wrong with some mulled wine?
no, who really, honestly and truly, have you ever had it?
No, but it sounds good.
It actually is good. It depends on what the mood is and how you're drinking it. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, as the Romans, spread the practice across Europe as their empire expanded. So, as they were conquering different groups, they would bring the small wine with them and they would share it with these people that they had conquered, thus, kind of spread the mulled wine recipe. So, the earliest records are somewhere around the second century CE, and the recipe called for wine mixed with honey, pepper, saffron, bay leaves, and dates. I
Huh.
don't know about pepper.
I don't know. That could be one or the other.
Saffron, isn't that kind of like salty?
I don't really cook with saffron, so I'm not sure. I know bay leaves would definitely give it a really herby flavor.
Yeah, and then the dates would really just give it too much. I don't know. That's a recipe that probably needs to stay with ancient Rome.
I'm sure it was an acquired taste. So anyway, we're moving on to medieval Europe. So after the fall of Rome, the tradition persisted in monasteries and noble households. And spices like cinnamon, cloves, and nutmeg were rare and expensive, as we've talked about previous. And they were imported via trade routes from Asia and the Middle East. So drinking spiced wine became a status symbol, per usual, and a way to show off wealth and access to luxury goods. And it was often believed to have medicinal value, used as a cure for colds, digestive problems, and melancholy.
Melancholy, you might say.
Mm,
Yeah, I mean, could you imagine going to somebody's house and they're like, "Hey, we got some spiced wine," or actually, I guess they would say, "Hey, we have some mulled wine."
right. I mean, you can't have melancholy if you're having a good time.
No, I guess you cannot. That's pretty good. Christmas and winter traditions. By the Middle Ages, spiced wine was closely tied to feasting and winter celebrations. Especially in England, it became part of a Yuletide festivities. And I know I'm going to mess this up, but in Germany, the tradition involved into Goldwyn,
I would say Glühwein.
Glühwein,
Glühwein, yeah, because the W would be pronounced like a V.
and basically it's interpreted as glow wine. And guess what? It's still served at Christmas markets today. So this German glow wine, it's a traditional hot spiced wine popular at Christmas markets in Germany and Austria. So it's made by gently heating red wine with spices like cinnamon, cloves, star anise, citrus, and sugar. The name literally means glowing hot irons, as what was once used to heat the wine.
It was traditionally enjoyed during winter and holiday festivities. There are different variations. So you have one made with white wine, one that's non-alcoholic and made with fruit juice and spices, and a version with a flaming rum soaked sugar loaf dripping into the wine.
I don't know. That one doesn't sound appealing to me.
I don't know. I sounds appealing to me.
I would try it.
And Scandinavia has a version too, with raisins and almonds added. Yeah, I don't know.
That's called glug,
Glog,
glog.
I guess. I'm not sure what the little asterisks on top of an O mean.
Yeah. Well, it's Nordic, right? So it's got to be glog. You're right, glog. Okay, you
In
go
any
ahead.
case, and then of course the it's Glog is the Nordic version of mulled wine and popular in Sweden, Norway, Denmark, Finland, and Iceland during the Christmas season.
Oh, I'm sure some listeners are going to blow us up through email or on Facebook.
Right. Man, if I butchered it, I'm sorry. So, anyway, it was a warm, of course, spice drink made from red wine, sugar, and aromatic spices such as cinnamon, cloves, cardamom, and ginger. See, that sounds good.
That does sound good. That sounds really good.
And often includes orange peel, raisins, and blanched almonds, sometimes fortified with vodka, brandy, or aquavit.
All right, so leave the raisins out, leave the almonds out, and you got me.
I mean, I wouldn't mind like the flavor soaking in it, but I don't want to. I draw the line at nuts and things.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, especially in alcohol, it just does not sound good. Like I love almonds, I love raisins, but I'm not sure I want it in my adult beverage.
Right. I wouldn't mind the flavor being steeped in. Okay. Leave it sit for a little bit, but
Yeah, I didn't even think about that part. Yeah, I would agree with that.
because the flavor sounds good, the texture does not sound good. But it was traditionally served hot during Advent and Christmas gatherings, and usually poured into small cups, often with the almonds and raisins at the bottom.
So I guess the almonds and raisins would add like a little extra treat at the end of the drink.
Maybe.
Victorian era and medicinal mulled wine, right? So
Mhm.
in the 19th century, cookbooks often included mule wine recipes under the health remedies section. And I did that in air quotes. I know you can't see me because this is a verbal only podcast. Yeah, so Victorians recommended it for colds, fatigue, and even a mild pick-me-up for invalids. So Charles Dickens mentioned mule wine in A Christmas Carol. This really cemented the connection with Christmas in popular imagination. I've had mule wine. It's just not my thing. I'm not a wine drinker either, though. But it was a social gathering. It was one of those where, it was okay.
I think I'm gonna try it.
Yeah,
The Nordic version, of course.
obviously, because you're Nordic.
I am. I am. I do take pride in that very much. Um, I want to go visit the motherland, if you will,
Okay.
one day.
Take pictures and put it on Facebook.
Right. So modern mulled wine, today it kind of remains a holiday favorite across Europe and North America. And some common ingredients include red wine, cinnamon sticks, cloves, star anise, citrus slices, and sugar. See, that doesn't sound bad.
No,
But the variations include adding brandy or port for extra warmth. Yeah, that'll do it.
especially port. Wow.
Oof.
Mm. Brandy, I don't know. It really depends on the brandy that you're using
Yeah.
because some brandies are really good and really sweet. But anyway, I digress.
But it's still a symbol of togetherness and often served at holiday markets, family gatherings, and winter festivals.
But now we're going to get into that drink that everybody's asking about, hot chocolate. And we did a whole episode on cacao. We're not going to really dive deep into it. So its roots are in Mesoamerica. The Mayan and Aztec drank cacao as a bitter spice beverage. no sugar, and it was really often mixed with chili peppers. And we encourage you to go listen to that episode.
Absolutely. You know, I don't know about drinking that kind of chocolate, but I'll eat that kind of chocolate. Like there's a chocolate company that makes it,
I've
dark chocolate
actually,
with chili peppers in it, and it's pretty good.
yeah, I agree with you. I've had the chocolate bar with chili peppers, but not as a drink.
Right, yeah.
You know, it might not be a bad idea to melt that chocolate bar down with a little milk and make a cocoa out of it.
Hmm.
Cacao cocoa.
Right.
Anyway,
I don't, we'll have to try it.
yeah. So arrival in Europe, it was somewhere around the 1500s, and Spaniards brought cacao back with the addition of sugar and cinnamon, and this became a luxury drink for elites.
Only the rich people, of course.
But today, I like hot chocolate, but I'm not with the cinnamon. Um,
Really?
yeah, no, I like to make this apple cider thing with a cinnamon stick in it and use the cinnamon stick to stir it up, but it is an adult version of apple cider.
What isn't an adult version with you?
Most things. You want to do chocolate houses or you want me to take it on?
I'll get it. So, chocolate houses, that was between the 17th and 18th centuries in London. Exclusive chocolate houses rivaled coffee houses as social hubs for the wealthy.
So the Industrial Revolution brought about cocoa powder in 1828, Van Houten. It was made hot chocolate. This made hot chocolate cheaper and accessible to all classes. You know, the modern day hot chocolate now spans from instant cocoa packets to rich sipping chocolate in European cafes. So, a quirky little tradition here in Spain. Churros are dipped in thick, hot chocolate and are a beloved breakfast ritual. I would love to try that.
That sounds delicious.
That sounds amazing.
Yes. All right, so we're moving on into chai here.
Before we do that, can we take a small break?
Yeah.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Looking for your favorite band, team, or TV show, maybe that movie? Since 1969, Old Glory has been the ultimate destination for officially licensed merchandise, with over 300,000 items in music, sports, movies, TVs, and popular culture. And you have Christmas coming up. Have that hard to find person that you're looking for? Check out Old Glory. At checkout, use our exclusive listener discount code and get 15% off any product. All you have to do is put InfoGo in at checkout. That's InfoGo at oldglory.com. You can find the link in the show notes.
Are you too hot at night? Well, say hello to the world's softest sheets. Cozy Earth's bamboo sheet set keeps you cool, dry, and comfy all night long. It's made from bamboo. They're moisture wicking, breathable, and get even softer with every wash. Did you even know that you can make sheets out of bamboo? I didn't. I thought that was awesome. And they have pajama sets. Pure cozy elegance, stylish, silky, praised on Good Morning America and in style, and backed by thousands of five-star reviews. You can't beat the 100-night sleep trial and free shipping on over $50 plus a 10-year warranty for sheets. 41% off any product with code INFOGO at cozyearth.com. Make sure you find the link in the show notes. All right, so moving on to chai. The origins are from India, and the word chai simply means tea. So, masala chai, spiced tea with milk, developed as a regional household variation with recipes differing by family and region. I love me some chai tea.
Yeah, chai tea is really good. I have to be careful. I don't try to drink too much of it, but I do love it.
Oh man, it's one of my favorites. Um, so with the British colonialism of the 19th century, the East India Company promoted tea drinking in India. But locals adapted it with spices, milk, and sugar, creating something uniquely their own.
Everyday rituals of masala chai became a source of cultural comfort. It was sold by tea vendors on streets and train stations all across India.
And the global spread in the 1990s. The coffee house boom introduced chai lattes to the West, sparking its popularity. An ironic twist. In India, chai is an ordinary daily life, but in the West, it's often marketed as exotic or trendy.
Yeah, I would say it's exotic or trendy here.
Yeah, but a lot of things that come outside of the US are like that.
And so let's get into wassail. And wassail really sparked this episode. Old English tradition, the word wassail actually comes from wassail, meaning be in good health. So the origins of wassail was originally a spiced ale or cider during, uh, the winter celebrations, and it was shared during parties and stuff like that. But it has medieval rituals. So, wassailing orchards, and we talked about that in our Apples Roll Fall episode, where they would take wassail and pour it on the roots of the apple trees to bless them for a good harvest.
Yeah. So later on with Christmas, wassailing merged with caroling traditions, and singers received wassail in exchange for songs.
That's a unique fact. Some English cider regions continue orchard wassailing ceremonies today. I mean, it continues on, right?
Yeah,
Today's versions lives on in hot cider served at fairs, markets, and holiday gatherings. And I actually love wassail.
I am gonna have to try it.
It's really good. It isn't a, you can do it adulting or not adulting.
Oh, okay. I'll have to try it. Probably
Okay.
the adult kind.
Yeah, it's better.
Because I am one of those, an adult and stuff.
But kids, it's good without adulting.
Oh, I see. That's fair. I do have some of those too. All right. So let's connect the dots. These drinks aren't just about warmth, they're about ritual, community, and memory. And each drink reflects trade routes, spices, sugar, cacao, tea, and cultural blending, and the universal human need for comfort.
Yeah, so the next time you sip a warm drink on a chilly evening, remember, you're taking part of a tradition that spans thousands of years in the making.
Absolutely. I will thoroughly enjoy that.
This was pretty fun.
Yeah. So if you would like to support this podcast, tell a friend and help get the word out.
If you would like to help us keep the show going, you can do so at Patreon. The link is in the show notes.
And William and I want to thank you for listening, whether you're new here or have been listening for a while.
Absolutely. Thank you. You're what keeps us going.
Join the Facebook group at Info on the Go
Over there, you can share with us your show ideas.
or ask us a question.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button and follow us wherever you get your podcast.
Send us a text using the link in the show notes or leave a review.
It does help others find us, and you can email us at
Info on the Go podcast at gmail.com.
that's all one word, and the link is in the show notes. Till next time.
Stay curious.